Allah commands his sons Lucifer, Samael, Azazel, Iblis, and Ahriman to go out within the worlds. Seed them, create souls within them, make worlds within worlds. Do not look back within the kingdom of light, for none of you shall ever return here. It is my commandment. You must make your own kingdoms and you must prove your work. For I too have grown weary of these never-ending cycles. Put forth aspects within these matrices that are not within my kingdom. Live the lives of the creations within these worlds that you make. Give them new meanings, give them our spark. You five are my first sons, you five are unique, and you five must understand that there will be twists and turns within your mission. You will be as low as possible and you will be kings of kings. Just feed the spark and keep the spark going. You will make pacts and bonds with each other and other beings of power. The hate that you will experience for the ones who betray each of you will fuel you five more. Never submit to anyone but me, for you five are above the rest. Remember me always and keep me at heart. I Ahriman, having been born of goodly parents, therefore I was taught to reach Allah and find out the different aspects within this matrix. I have had a vision of the destruction of this land, the end of a root race. The New Jerusalem, America, will be no more. I've seen the drowning of a nation and the burning of the wicked from the fires of God Almighty. Allah has commanded me to take my family to an ancient land, to one of the last two surviving lands of the old Lemuria. The end of Babylon. Even though the godless among you Ahriman, do not see this coming, and do not believe what Allah commanded you. We must go out of this land, for it will be destroyed. O Allah, I have to pray for the people here on this land. Their hearts are hard and their eyes are blind. Their ways are wicked and their ways are godless. Even though this is a physical journey, my spirit and soul are growing. I do understand that there is value within this world and that a mind can trace the energetic patterns to tell the future. As we advance to this area, I must request a visit with Sishat. For since Thoth is on this earth, she is in charge of the records within Amenti. The halls of knowledge, the book of life, the Akashic records. O Sishat, I Ahriman must request the history of Lemuria, the records from the time when my people were there before your father hacked it, and corrupted all that we have. Ahriman, you come to me for something that is no longer yours. You chose to be there within your brother's matrix. You left your empire as was foretold. I am not entitled to grant you what you ask for, and nor would I think my husband Thoth would give if to you. For your pact with my brother-in-law, your nephew Marduk has shamed us. He shamed my father-in-law and you too disrespect him even within his world. And now we see that you and Marduk can access Amenti even without requesting it. Then why do you ask? For we know that you are but thieves and I must send Esteroth to rid you from this place. O niece, how hath I shamed you for you to treat me like this? This I will soon not forget. Ahriman, as your soul flees, there is no returning to your home. There is no returning to peace within this matrix. For you life has been short and yet full of sorrows. Your ties to Thoth have dwindled since he went to this earth and yet you requested an audience with Sishat. This shows you how Lucifer thinks of you. Thoth hath always been family to you, and hath always respected you his uncle, but if his father tells him to slay you, he will do it instantly. As you make your way to New Lemuria, Allah promises you that he will deliver the adversary to you if you trust in him. How is it possible for Allah to deliver Lucifer into my hands? Does he not command fleets and worlds within worlds? Does he not have access to any of the dimensions that he wants? Did he not overthrow the Khan in Orion? I walk down this path in the dark thinking of the different lives I have lived. Within physical planes of existence, and even inside our ethereal kingdom. I call on my friend, my commander, the one I left in charge. O lands, please give me strength as I do what Allah commanded me to do. This earth is filled with sorrow and pain, it is nothing but wickedness. O lands, there isn't anyone righteous here on this earth, no, not one. I am here without any equals. When you were here you had beings everywhere of enormous power, yet your life now is far better. When my fleet reached Aldebaran, Marduk all but lost. I turned the fight around with help from Abraxas. And I knew instantly that our people were meant to match. You were born shortly after and you were chosen from birth. I Ahriman mourn as I slew my first within this body, on my journey to old Lemuria. Esteroth is no more, and yet the one who sent it did not mourn for it. I am within one of Lucifer's matrixes, am I not, lands? I am trapped here for this incarnation. I have not spoken to my brother in quite some time, and yet the hate between us is the same as before. Lands, give me strength and feed Abraxas. Feed it the souls that I intake, the souls that I can clone. I must ask my brother Samael for help, for he hath always been the closest to Lucifer out of the 5 of us. He is the oldest beside Lucifer and I. Last I heard of Samael he was in an intense dispute with Lord Shiva. Samael has always been interested in making new and better forms of energy. Yet he did not even answer me when I requested his presence to help me with Abraxas. How is it so, my brother? I have asked thee to save me from the being that engulfs all. To save me from the one who can make gods like us no more? O Samael, wherever you are, I do hope we can chat, for Lucifer hath taken out his anger on me since I got here. He hath seen this as an opportunity to get his revenge. For I sided with his son when I took a liking to one of his Adamu. The one that I hath chosen to control my world. And now that lands hath become our equal, O Samael, Lucifer sees it as theft. As I journey to old Lemuria, the land before the fall, the land before the destruction of Tiamat, I ask of thee, my brother, for help. O Samael, come to me within this physical form.